At the very outset, on behalf of all of us, we convey our gratitude and gratefulness to God Almighty for bringing us together in good health and for giving us this time to meet together. I, as the chairman, the convener of the steering committee for the 25th anniversary edition NSF Martyrs Memorial Trophy 2025, I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce before you the members who are here, who will be addressing the media and the public. Myself, I'm Medo Yhokha, former president of Naga Students Union and designated chairman, convener of the steering committee for this forthcoming 25th anniversary edition of NSF Martyrs Memorial Trophy. Seated on my left is Mr. Khrielievi, on my right, sorry. Mr. Khrielievi is former General Secretary of the Naga Students Union and present incumbent Deputy Chairperson of the Kohima Municipal Council. Next is Kenilo, the Assistant General Secretary of the Naga Students Federation. On my extreme right is Mr. Neizokhotuo Belho. He is a former General Secretary of Naga Students Federation. Seated on my left is the President of the Naga Students Union, Mr. Khrielievi, and on the side is Mr. Kekuojalie, the present Sports Secretary of the Naga Students Federation.
The Naga Students Federation is honored to announce the commencement of the 25th anniversary edition of the NSF Martyrs Memorial Trophy. From the very inception and thus far, this tournament has come to stand as a symbol of resilience among the youths in our pursuit for justice and peace through sports.
This trophy was and is organized in honor and in remembrance of our two beloved comrades, late Kekuojalie Sachü and late Vikhozo Yhosü. In the earlier initials, it was organized by the Naga Students Union as a Martyrs Trophy, which was confined to only the federating units of the Naga Students Union. That was in late 80s. But later, in 1992, it was converted into opened NSF Martyrs Memorial Trophy. Yes, Naga Students Union, being the host of the capital, being the host of Kohima, and being the martyrs, being the member of the Naga Students Union, we were initially conducting this trophy within the Naga Students Union. It was in 1992, which I've said, it was converted into open NSF Martyrs Memorial Trophy. We Nagas, we have multiple talent. We want to play football, we wanted to play basketball, we wanted to play volleyball, and even we wanted to go for Naga wrestling. We have multiple talent, but lack of professionalism. It was in the earliest 1992s. The Royal Club championed the tournament. But after the retirement of the Royal Club and after their inactive, the Naga Students Union took the reins, and we have promoted so many footballers through this NSF Martyrs Memorial Trophy, which we have the platform of many success stories. This 25th edition of NSF Martyrs Memorial Trophy, we are hoping that it will bring another memorial event for the Naga Students Union as well as for the Naga Students Federation. in this 25th edition, both the Angami Students Union and the NSF, we are going to have equal participation. Both the members were from NSF as well as from the Angami Students Union. And by conducting this 25th edition, we wanted to send a clear message that we Nagas, we are still united. Under the theme of Goal for Peace, this is going to be the 25th edition. Of course, there are some lapses. We conducted this in 1992, and there are some lapses in between. But the edition, this edition will be the 25th edition. So, we are expecting that players from across the country will be participating in this edition. Because through this platform, we have promoted and upgraded so many footballers from national to international level. That is the achievement we have, and we are proud for that. And conducting 25th editions without any support from the government, we can say that it is immense. It is the participation and contribution of the well-wishers that we could survive for till 25th edition. So we still hope that in this very special edition, our well-wishers, the old well-wishers as well as the newcomers will definitely come forward to make this edition a success. And we are very much hopeful that this edition will bring a change to the Naga society. Thank you.
This 25th edition, the steering committee has already had a thorough deliberation with the stakeholders, along with the time and the convenience of the football lovers, and also those youngsters who would like to also come forward to participate and also exhibit their talent. Therefore, we have decided that it will be the appropriate time during the month of September to October. So we have fixed on the date 13 September will be the inaugural. That's what we approximately fixed the date. And it will be ended on the 18th of October. So this is what we have fixed approximately of kicking off and the ending of the tournament. Since inception, this tournament has been taking place only in the capital state of Nagaland, which is it's always played in Kohima. However, this year, this 25th edition, it's become a very special, and it's an attachment to all the stakeholders of us a Naga. Being a Naga, it's a very special moment for every one of us. Therefore, we also want to spread, not only to be here, the football match to be conducted here in Kohima, but we also would like to also shift it to another new district at Dimapur, Chumuokedima. Earlier, we also had an experience. One time of the tournament was held at the Dimapur DDSC Stadium. Therefore, we have some views and encouragement where we also would like to also the young talented football lovers and aspirants who would like to also exhibit in the tournament also would like to give more facilities. Therefore, we have fixed the 2 grounds to be played in this edition, which one ground will be here held at the IG Stadium, and we will also be focusing on the Chumuokedima Stadium. Now, this edition, since it is a special, we have raised the prize money to 18 lakhs to 20 lakhs. And this year, apart from all the prizes, we also would like to focus on the most promising young players, which will be below 18 years of age, where we would like to also encourage the upcoming young talented footballers. So these are a few announcements we would like to, on behalf of the committee, steering committee, would like to also give an open invitation to all the champions of the trophy in the past and also the runners-up, where every team may not be available, but those who are intact, we welcome all the champion and the runners-up team to take part in this 25th edition. Moreover, we also like to also throw an invitation, open invitation to the present NSL tournament which is going on, and also some other tournament which played in the other district like Mon, Tunsang, Mokchung. So this invitation will be thrown out to all the teams who are interested to take part in this 25th edition. So these are some few highlights I would like to give on behalf of the committee, that the date, the venue, the prize money, and the most promising, and also an open invitation to all the club members who are interested to take part in this 25th edition of NSF Martyrs Memorial Trophy. Thank you.
To kick off an event in the form of a curtain raiser to the anniversary edition, which will happen at the middle month of September, as a trophy tour, which will be kicked off on the 28th of this month, March, at NSF Martyrs Park, Kohima Hill, coinciding with the 39th death anniversary of the martyrs. And this trophy is expected to touch and to reach out to the entire Naga homeland, spread it contiguously or even as divided also. As stated, while the main purpose and motive of the steering committee, the NSF and Naga Students Union, is to stage and to present the 25th anniversary edition in the most befitting manner, and also to register our solemn and due respect to the sacrifices made by the two martyrs, and also to reaffirm our commitment that we will forever endeavor on to carry on the legacy. As stated, against the backdrop of this, we have also conceived that it could be very pertinent and it would be very appropriate that we also register and acknowledge the contribution, the sacrifices of all the Naga peoples from different walk of life who have come over to the path, contributing and giving the best for the Naga society, for the Naga rights, and for the Naga cause. Even to the extent of registering our due solemn respect and reaffirmation of our solidarity, of camaraderie and oneness to the people in the remote areas, in the rural areas, to the extreme fringes of Nagaland. Efforts are on, and definitely we have worked out in detail, and this trophy will land accordingly in all the Naga areas, both divided and undivided. The trophy will kick-start on the 28th of this March, as stated, and it is expected to reach back to Kohima in the custody of the Naga Students Federation in the first week of September. The total number of days to be engaged for the coverage will be 178 days, almost 6 months. It will kickstart at NSF Martyrs Park. On that day, the trophy will be handed over to the Kohima Village Students Union, the parent unit of one of the martyrs, Kekuojalie Sachü. And after that, the trophy will be handed over to the parent unit of Vikhozo Yhoshü, that is Kohima Students Union. After that, the trophy will be brought back to Kohima and will be then on the Angami Students Union, and NSF will take the trophy to the extreme south end of the Nagaland, to Chandel district. Thereafter, it will be brought back to Kohima and it will be taken to the ENSF area, to the NSF General Conference. We are grateful to the ENSF for coming forward to be a partnership to this venture. We are also endeavoring on, and committed concerted efforts are on being put in to contact and to lay with the Naga families across the border, that is through the Eastern Naga Students Associations, and also to reach out to the Naga community, the students fraternity in a divided state of Arunachal Pradesh. After that, it will be brought back, and the trophy will be subsequently be handed over, will be brought to the IG Stadium on the 13th afternoon or evening, that is at the inaugural function, in where the trophy will be paraded and will be handed over by the Naga Students Federation to the two unique parent units of the two martyrs, Kohima Students Union and Kekuojalie Students Union. Subsequently, they will hand it over to the martyrs family. The martyrs family will hand it over to the then leaders of the time from NSF and Naga Students Union, then on to the incumbent Naga Students Union officials, then on to the steering committee, and so on and so forth. So this is the arrangement that we have been making on.
In the history of the NSF Martyrs Trophy, we have produced many good footballers who have represented the state and also the country. And we can also proudly proclaim that it is all through the collective efforts of everyone, the organizer, the team, which has been, actively participating in the trophies, as well as our media who have been promoting our players. We are taking up this challenge. We would like to encourage all the participating teams for this edition and in the coming years to take note of this and do the needful. Of course, we all know that Nagas are slow in adapting or catching up new systems, so it may take a little time, no doubt, but we would like to encourage all the teams, all the stakeholders who are going to participate. And this, we are giving this prior information so that the teams are prepared and ready to meet any challenges, particularly on the registration. Also, in the previous editions, as we all know, the standard has been, improved to a very certain level. However, there are many things which needs to be addressed, particularly on the infrastructures, and we urge upon the government of the day to look into this, where a proper infrastructures are being, yes, it is in the offing, and many states, many districts are also getting the astroturfs, but if we are to look into the real nitty-gritty of the thing, there are a lot of things which needs to be improved, which needs to be revamped or reviewed. So this is one area where infrastructure needs to be developed at which is at par with the national or international level. Also, there are many training facilities which is still required, and a good incentive for the players who are representing the state or who are also representing the country, because this is one thing which will definitely go a long way for football if we are to take it professionally.
The origins of this prestigious tournament traces back to one of the darkest yet turning moments in our history. It was on the 20th of March 1986 when thousands of students rallied under the banner of NSF to protest against the extension of the Disturbed Areas Act, extending from the 5 kilometers belt to 20 kilometers across the Naga homeland. Additionally, we also protested against the introduction of the IPS cadre in Nagaland, to restore to induct non-locals into key administrative positions. In what was supposed to be a peaceful demonstration, the armed police forces from region, they indiscriminately opened fire on the protesting students, which led to the martyrdom of two young and very promising souls, led Kekuojalie, Sachü of Kohima village and led Vikhozo Yhoshü of Kelhouneizo village. Their sacrifice was a rallying point for generations to come. In honor of our martyrs, the NSF Martyrs Memorial Trophy was instituted. Through all these years, this tournament has grown into one of the most iconic events in sports across the entire Northeast, creating platforms and bringing together young talents from across the region and even beyond through unity through sports. We would also like to announce that NSF will be observing our Martyrs Day, our 39th Martyrs Day, along with our students on the 20th of March this year, where in addition to it, the official trophy for the 25th anniversary edition will also be formally unveiled and launched for touring across the Naga homeland. So,
I also bring warm greetings from the office of the Naga Students Union. The Naga Students Union, under the aegis of the Naga Students Federation, we have been conducting the NSF Martyrs Memorial Trophy thus far. So taking this time, we wanted to acknowledge and appreciate the former champions and the runners-up and all the participating teams and clubs for partaking in this prestigious Martyrs Memorial Trophy and making it successful thus far. With the upcoming of the 25th anniversary, we would also like to appeal and request and invite the participation of the former champions and runners-up, and of course all the interesting team and clubs, and also special invitation to the federating units of the Naga Students Federation, and of course clubs, interesting team and clubs even from outside the state. We will be looking forward for participation of interested clubs and teams to participate in this forthcoming 25th anniversary edition, and most importantly to come together and promote peace through sports. Thank you.